guys, welcome back to CNC Outdoor Power Equipment. Today we have a very special review. We're reviewing the Bad Boy MZ Rambler, in specific the 2026 model. Now keep in mind the 2025 and 2026 are the same. Some of these changes we're going to talk about actually happened last year and just followed into this year. So starting off, the Rambler is Bad Boy's entry-level zero turn. It doesn't feel that way. When we go through some features, you'll see why, but this is going to be their most inexpensive model. It is only available in a 42-inch. As we move to the front here, as you can see, welded tubular frame all the way around, okay? They did add the rubber floor mat that is new for last year, moving through on this year. As you can see, the biggest change for last year was this slope nose 7-gauge fabricated steel deck. If you know anything about Bad Boy, you know that all their models are either gonna have a 7-gauge or 3-gauge fabricated steel deck, which is industry leading. A lot of other brands, we do sell some other brands like Gravely, they've moved from a 10-gauge to 7-gauge to keep up with Bad Boy and stuff like that. So as you can see, main feature on this mower is going to be that 7-gauge slope nose fabricated steel deck. Why a slope nose? You're gonna see it more and more often. A lot of brands are going to it. All they're doing is increasing airflow there, okay? They're giving a little more space in there for the baffles, increasing airflow. What does that do? That's gonna give more lift to the grass so you get a cleaner cut. It's gonna prevent clumping and stuff like that. Another really cool feature. A lot of companies have gone to a plastic chute, okay? This one comes with the rubber chute. Okay, the rubber's not gonna crack, not gonna break. If you rub it up against the side of your house, side of a building, it's not gonna snap. Hit a tree with it, not gonna snap. Plastic will. Very cool feature. As we move up here, these are new as well. So you have your handles here. The metal part is the same, but the grip is different. Now all Bad Boy models have the grips that they used to put on the R series. These are definitely much better. They're not your standard neoprene. These are a much more molded type of rubber almost that I think will last a lot longer. If you've had a mower with the neoprene ones, you know that over time those will degrade. These are also adjustable. They don't adjust much, I will not lie to you, but they are going to adjust a little bit to go forward and back depending on how big you are. As we move up here, you have the seat. Now this is going to be a standard back seat. Again, this is a residential mower. Entry level, you're going to have a standard back seat. Right below that, you're gonna have your parking brake. Really easy to remember to take it on and off. That's gonna be right there. Now we're gonna go into changing your deck height, okay? So this is going to be a pedal assisted turn dial. So you're gonna push that up, we'll show you a clip. You're gonna push that up, you're gonna turn this dial, it's gonna drop down to that set height. Now, keep in mind, you do have from 1.5 all the way to 4.5. So a lot of heights there. You know, some residential models, especially back in the day, certain brands, you could only go up to 3, maybe 4 inches. And you could only go down to 2. There wasn't a lot of room there. There's a lot of room here. So no matter what you're cutting, you know, we are based here in Ohio, Dayton, Ohio specifically. We have, you know, grass that grows pretty good. If you're in, you know, the more southern states, Georgia, Texas, Florida, you're gonna have different type of grasses. And this is gonna be the ability to cut all different types. Alrighty guys, as you can see, I moved to the left side of the machine. Going to talk about a couple things here. We already mentioned the parking brake here. Over here is going to be your choke, okay? That'll lead me into engine options. All of them are going to be carbureted. There's no EFI options, but you're going to have the Kohler, which this one has in particular. You're going to have the Kawasaki. Those are going to be your V-twin engine options. The Kohler is going to be 22 horsepower. The Kawasaki is going to be 21.5 horsepower. You do have one other option as well. It's going to be the least expensive. That's going to be the Briggs & Stratton 19 horsepower. That is going to be a single cylinder. We have had amazing luck with it. Back in the day, you could only get it with the 19 horse Briggs. Last year, 2025, they introduced the Kohler, and then this year they've introduced the Kawasaki. So a big selection of engines there. You can go with what is preferred. You know, here we have really good luck, honestly, with all three. Kawasaki is going to be kind of your industry standard as far as longevity and maintenance and those kind of things. Kawasaki is going to be the top dog, but the Kohler and the Briggs, I would not be scared to go with those as well. Those are going to be less expensive than the Kawasaki option. So over here, and one of the features that makes it feel not super residential is you actually have a fuel gauge. If you know other brands, you know that residential options don't come with a fuel gauge. Who knows why? I don't. You know, we've been pushing, you know, the brands that we sell, add a fuel gauge, and you get it here on the Bad Boy. Right behind there is going to be your cup holder and just an area to hold some stuff. Again, residential model, not a lot of suspension. Unless your grass is perfectly smooth, I probably wouldn't put much here because it's going to bounce around, it's going to jangle or whatever. I probably wouldn't use this too much except for a rag. Maybe put your phone in if you're just moving around or whatever. Behind that is where you're going to fill up your fuel. What is nice is this is actually a pretty big opening. So if you got a 5-gallon can, you know, it can kind of get heavy. You got to dump it over. You got a lot of room there, so you're not spilling all over the place. We do have a video of the Gravely ZTX, and that's a model in particular. Great mower, but if you know, to fill that up is very small. This is a big hole here. This will hold 6 gallons. Again, higher than a lot of other residential models in this lineup. You know, the Gravely, the Skag, you're gonna have 3, maybe 4 gallons of fuel. With this one, you're gonna get 6 gallons. Alrighty guys, I'm back here on the right side of the mower. Right behind your dial deck adjustment, you're going to have the control panel. Really simple here. Up front, you're going to have a blank space. That's gonna be if you wanted to add a light kit, wanted to add some other things, they give you a blank cutout there. Right above that is your PTO, electronic PTO obviously, on and off. Behind that's going to be your throttle. Super easy. When you're mowing around, you can turn it up to start the blades, turn it down once you're done mowing. Right behind that's going to be your key, and then another blank plate. Now, let me tell you one thing I dislike about this mower is no hour meter. No matter what engine option you go with, it does not come with an hour meter. How are you supposed to know your service intervals without an hour meter? I don't know. You're shooting in the dark. So I would add an hour meter there, and I truly believe that's what that blank cutout is for, what their idea is. I would add that. Not extremely hard to do, not super expensive, but it will just give you that peace of mind to know you're servicing at the right hours. Behind that, you have another little cubby hole. Again, nothing special you're gonna put here, but it is there. As we move to the back, obviously you have the engine and the exhaust here, nothing special. We're gonna lift the seat up. And as you can see underneath here, you're gonna have access to everything. Everything is so open. One of the key selling features for Bad Boy is how easy these are to work on. If you know anything about mowers, you know there's a lot of components, pulleys, spindles, belts, blades, all types of stuff. Not extremely easy to work on. Bad Boy makes it as easy as possible. Doesn't mean it's extremely easy, but compared to other brands, you're wide open. You have your battery right there. Just with a rubber tie down, you can unhook that, disconnect your post, and pull that out, whether you want to charge it in the winter, off the mower, or whatever it may be. Very easy to get to. You can also see your belt and your spindles down there. Very easy to clean out, keep the area clean. Highly recommend it. Alrighty guys, now that we have walked around the mower, let's touch base again on the technical aspects. MZ Rambler, only available in a 42-inch deck, okay? Engine options, you're gonna have the Briggs & Stratton 19 horsepower, the Kohler 22 horsepower, and the Kawasaki 21.5 horsepower. Transmission, this is one of the things that I did not touch on that I wanna mention now. You're gonna have the Hydro Gear ZT2200 transaxle. That is going to be a non-serviceable transmission. That is not built for commercial applications. That is residential applications. Again, to go along with that is going to be 6 miles an hour. One other thing, maintenance-free spindles, okay? There is very few grease points on this mower. I believe there's 1 or 2, and they're for the rod under the seat. The spindles, all that, greaseless, so you do not have to worry about that. Warranty, big question here. It's gonna be 2 years. That also goes along with the engine and the transmission. Both of those are gonna be 2 years as well. Alrighty guys, I wanna say thank you to everybody who's watched this video. We're gonna be pumping a lot of these out this year. We're getting back to it. If you have any questions or ideas on mowers that were in past years, we have a lot of videos on full reviews, walkarounds on our channel. Definitely check those out. Also, if you're in the market for a new zero-turn tractor side-by-side this year, here at CNC Outdoor Power Equipment, we are based in Dayton, Ohio. We have 3 locations all surrounding that area, and we would love to sell you a mower. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Feel free to comment, and we'd really appreciate it if you liked and shared the video. Thanks for watching.